Hello everyone, today we're playing some Dying Light. I'm really hoping to get my next legend level soon, but to do so I'm going to have to either do some more spamming on the reloadable supply drop or complete quests. This one would give me 15,000, but that's not going to be nearly enough. Let's see, 15,000, 17,500. Yeah. Oof. That would put me at roughly 80,000, which would still not be all that far. Problem is, that's a problem for another day. I don't know why I'm going this way when I could, just swim around all this nonsense and have a straight shot. Oh no. Kinda like the zip line. Hi guys. Don't mind me. I seriously can't even. Well, that's just rude. What is it with some places not allowing the grappling hook? Wait. Glad I can do that at least. Okay, I need to go to the main tower. Check what the quartermaster has and all those things. Honestly, I wish I had the sure-footedness of the main character in this game. I mean, by far am I no slouch when it comes to maneuverability and balance, but I also have quite a bit that I wish I could.
This was supposed to be a promotion. Can you believe that?
Excuse me?
Coming here to Haran, I was the media coordinator for the Global Athletics Games. What a clusterfuck.
Yeah, I guess that whole outbreak thing really took the wind out of your sails, didn't it?
You could say that. The hell of it is, I left my fiancé to take this job.
But he couldn't come here with you?
She. And no, she could have. She just chose not to. Said she didn't want to come to this part of the world in the first place, and certainly not for as long as I was gonna have to be here.
When was this game
So I told her
released?
this was the biggest professional opportunity I'd ever had, and if she couldn't handle it, she couldn't handle us being together either. Guess she had the last laugh. Oh well, if the biters get me, at least I'll never have to listen to her saying, "I told you so."
January 26th of 2015. A little bit of a head start on the progression there. Okay. I feel like a lot of the acceptance and stuff for people not being straight and stuff came a little later on, more towards like 2018 or so, maybe. I could be wrong. I'll take the bow. I'll sell it to a vendor, but I feel like that's
got a special
an
deal for you.
early start, and honestly, like, good for them. It's just shocking to see that there was progression starting in 2015. That's... I remember back then it being much more prevalent that people would just be like, oh, you're not straight? Ew. And I never understood it. I grew up with a family friend who was gay, so it's never made sense to me. I'm like, okay, I'm straight, cool. I don't understand it, but cool for you. I just don't understand why that ever was an issue. Ow, my elbow. The the whole thing of like, oh, you're not this, you're not that, we should judge you for it has never been my thing. Which also, I've always been, like, for the majority of my life, a black sheep in the family. I grew up in an all Christian family who was super religious. And even the fact that I liked anime and was a nerd was enough for me to stand out. Oh, you should try and play football. No, ew. I don't like physical contact sports. I don't like sports in general. Sure, I have fun throwing a football or throwing a basketball, but I don't want to like make that my entire thing. I have like other things I enjoy more. Oh. Oh, never mind, never mind. I thought it was in the selling menu for a second. Did I? I did, didn't I? Where's the bow? No, actually, okay, never mind. Then why is that one not equipped? I could have sworn I would have been smarter than that. Hello, what are you? You're new. No, you're not. There are a lot of bounty boards. Oh, I thought that was... Okay, they're all like that. I thought that was hiding something by overlapping it. I know I keep getting distracted and all, but it's fine. Oh, I really don't have much in my inventory. Which, I mean, kind of a good thing, but also kind of not. That said...
What the fuck? One of the buildings went down.
Language, sir. I say, despite the fact that... Let's face it. I have said much worse.
What the hell happened to that building?
Okay, I get it. I blew up a building. Can you all shut up about it? You ask what happened to it. Obviously it blew up. The boom could be heard for miles. Or, in the case of where we are currently, kilometers. If I remember correctly, a kilometer was... Okay, no. Opposite. A mile is 1.6 kilometers, if I remember correctly. Which means... I'm curious how many kilometers I can travel then. I can travel about 10 miles on foot. At least I have done that in my prime. Probably could do it again. I hate that this doesn't have loot for me. Which, I mean, it's a story-based thing, I guess, so I understand, kind of. So let's see, 10 times 1.6, 16 kilometers. And probably a little bit further, because I could have kept going. My feet hurt like crazy when I did that, but... Eh. Could I get that started back up? It's not showing up on the map as a... There is a bounty board in there. There is that. Ow. I guess I will try. Okay, it is a safe zone. Why is it... Yeah, heal up. Oh, I do need an improved thing. Yeah, that... Oof. It's a safe zone, but also... Okay, I've already got these. How is it safe, though? Does not add up to me, but okay. How in the world are you supposed to traverse this safely? Jump button is supposed to be the use button for that, not square. Square is for picking things up. Be smart. Don't mind me, guys. Just walking through. Oh, while I'm here, I should probably get a few more of those herbs. That would be smart. Okay. Really? A simple table on its side is enough to block. You done yet? Good. Stinky. I'm just going to grab a few of these. I did not expect that. can we just, not? You know? I mean, you're free to come over. I'm just going to say... Oh, you actually... Oh. Well, that's two. Three. Come on, I know there's more. They're just so spread out. I don't like that. I like my harvesting to not take that long. Can I heal underwater? No, I cannot. I really wish I had the control to stay underwater like this too. It's quite difficult without having a paddle, like to press yourself downward. Holding yourself at a constant elevation, not easy. Especially when you're rather larger. If you're built more skinny, I think it makes things easier because your lung capacity is smaller with a smaller frame. But I'm not exactly tiny, so I don't have that luxury. But also, I don't know. I think it's to do with like your actual natural build, not like your weight. Wait a second. Hold on. I can jump in the water. Neat. I don't know how I never realized that until now, but it's a feature. Question is, what can I currently do? My eye itches a little bit. That's easy to take care of though. I mean, all that's left is that. Oh, that's showing back up on the board now? Or on the map? It's a little obnoxious, but okay. I'm gonna go here, gather up a few of those. I feel like it's probably a good idea. Especially given my damage output goals. Okay. Okay, catch your breath. Why me? Okay. No. I do not consent. Dress yourself properly. Okay. Hey. Not what I intended.
Let me catch my breath now.
Just hurry. Good grief. Did that help me? Oh, it actually did. 70,000. That should put me at a much better stance. Hi guys. Don't mind me. Hey, we're almost there. Not what I intended. Give me. I only need 3 of them, so I could just get away with doing... I'm going to do some research real quick. And probably a little bit of gathering off screen. Because I do want to get at least a few levels. So... I'll be right back. So, after some quick research, I have discovered that I would need roughly 200 disaster relief packages if I use an exploit to max out my legend levels. After much research, I came across a chart on Steam that lists the required amounts of experience for each individual level up with legend levels and how much it takes to reach to go from one milestone to the other. You start out with level 1 and you need like 100,000 for each level up. Well, scaling, you add an additional. So to reach level 2, or to level up from level 2, you need 200,000. And so on and so forth. I know, it doesn't seem like it's going to be easy, but I've already got 8 disaster relief packages. I've only been at this for a short while, and I only need to get maybe 200. I'm probably not going to quite get that many. I might go to 50 and see how things go from there. Who knows, maybe I'll go to 100. But the point here is that the experience that could be gained, well, while what you normally get for each package is like around 12K, there is a way to get much more. You can get about 120,000 if you turn them. If you sit here and do this on normal difficulty, then exit out of the game after a certain amount of them and just reload the game on the highest difficulty, you will get 120,000 per drop. Supposedly. Yes, I'm aware. I mean, the game's been quite frequently telling me to go to nightmare difficulty. I just don't like the idea of having to swap over, and also it's not implying that there is some sort of exploit with this. So, simply put, the game saying, okay, yeah, if you go on this difficulty, you will get more experience for doing anything, but the game will be so much harder. And my brain was originally going, no, no. Despite having heard of the exploit to get more experience from the drops, I just haven't tried it solely for the fact that, well, there is no in-game menu for changing difficulty. You have to go back to the main menu, and that seems like a rather... It kind of puts me on edge, because sometimes when you do things like that, it's like, oh, no, no, no. You've lost progress here or there. And I don't like losing progress, especially when I've spent multiple hours farming on things. But I will give this a shot. I'll try and go to like 50 or 100 drops and see what can be done from there. But since I now have the improved grappling hook, I can do this much faster. What am I currently at? 12? Yeah, it's only been like 2 minutes. I've already gotten a good bit more. Well, I wouldn't even say a full 2 minutes. Either way, I don't think it's going to take all that long for me to reach like 50 of these. Problem is, I don't know how reliable 50 is going to be for... oh, that's weird looking. I don't know how reliable 50 is going to be for getting me to the level I need. Oof. Sorry about that. And I will obviously have to make sure that I don't turn them all in at once, otherwise I will be really wasting a lot of effort. Because I don't think the excess really travels over when it comes to the supply drops. I could be wrong. I'm hoping I'm wrong, but you know... knowing my luck with things, it's probably safer to just go with hopes and dreams, you know? If I know I need a certain amount of experience, just... And I... Oh, no, I don't want to do that right now. Yes, the zombies aren't as packed at night, but also the ones that are out are much more dangerous, and the swarms are so much faster. But we will see what the results are with that. It's probably going to take me some time. Next episode I will try to get all this done. I'll be doing all the collecting off screen, aside from what you're seeing for currently, but I'll see what I can do about the results off screen, and I'll come back in the next episode explaining my findings. So that's gonna do it for this episode. I hope you all enjoyed watching, and have a wonderful day. Until next time, everyone.